Welcome to yet another episode of Think with Maro. Here we are at Kampala Motors and it's shining. That's Crysto Panda and the man name
Slim Beats.
Slim Beats. The way I know Panda is one of the most hardworking people on TV right now. He's also actually venturing into fashion.
True.
If I'm not mistaken.
True, yeah.
He has a clothing line that he's starting, or like, he's trying to dress up women and.
Yeah, my man.
Slim Beats is from Cameroon.
Yes. Parler français.
I know. So
Bonjour.
we're going to speak 3 languages or 4, but one of them I'm not going to speak because I don't know much. I don't know much. So Crysto knows some French.
At least I know how to say hello in French. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur.
Ça va bien?
So guys, ça va bien, merci.
Cool.
I got you.
Yes.
Yeah. So Slim Beats is a producer. He's our official producer at Volume Up Records. Yeah. After Zuli Times left, we have Slim Beats. So the beats are going to be slim and slick.
Yeah.
As you know.
True.
Yeah. So Crysto.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm happy to be right here. Shout out to everybody who's on the show right now, man. I love you guys. My name is Crysto Panda. Ay, choino manyono taina yewe ya chama bino byebiru mabaya. Yeah, bino.
First of all, how many songs of Biruma Bayaya there that you know?
I didn't know about them because I did my song like a month before I released it, and I had to wait for my other song Choino Maya to first grow a little bit, so I had to put it on hold. So when I reached the point, I'm like, okay, I need to drop it because I used to hear people talk about it more because I had this word before even it became viral. So I was like, I need to do something out of this, this word, the training word, Biruma Bayaya. So I had to keep the song. After keeping the song, but then the song, started training. So I was like, I need to drop it. You get so, but after like dropping it, I had Butcher. Is it Buka? Yeah, also has one. I've been to the other 2 girls, but I mean, it's about the vibe. Let the fans decide who they like.
Do you think the reason is you are doing music for the trend and no disrespect.
True.
Are you doing music for the trend, music to have fun, music for what is happening, like currently?
Everything, bro.
Exactly.
Everything, because trust me, if you're not doing music for the trend or to trend, trust me, you wouldn't be an artist. People love to see something that's going on. And at some point, I wouldn't love to do a song when somebody else has already done the song. But this came in when I already did this song at first, and I kept the song, and I was telling people I'm going to do a song like this and this and this. So I had to drop the song because I promised people.
And your fans, they're excited about it.
But I wouldn't like an artist to do a song when the other artist already has the same song.
You're trying to say they shouldn't do what they did to you.
Because
in that sense,
No, at the moment, because this is a word that is trending. The other artists will also tell you this is nasanga chigambo trending. So
Well, me, I won't say I beg to differ, but me myself, I always try to use the trend and use it differently. Because right now I know that there's a lot going on, but I try to get all the stories, and combine them and write a song that is general. So to avoid what you went through or what you go through, because you have gone through this the second time. Because the first time I actually asked you who did the song first, and the
Bintwala song.
And then
what happened with you?
Okay, there's this song. This song called Bintwala first. That was Bintwala. It was about COVID, the situation. Bintwala actually means it's taking me. Like the situation is taking me. But you said Bintwala because it's a lot of things. So B, when you add the B, Binuma, B, when you hear B, it means it's a lot. It's a lot in Uganda. So Bintwala came out, and I love this song. I'm like, it's a hyper song. And all of a sudden there's another one in the same time. And then he gets into a position where everyone is going to ask him if he's copying the other guy, because the other guy had already a name, and you are coming up and you're building your thing, but then someone else has the same title and the same message.
True.
And if you listen to the songs, they're not different. It feels like this one is.
Yeah, but that's why I had to put my song on hold and let it be. So the fans who love me, they had to go on my page and look out for the song. But me as a person, I didn't promote it. Yeah, because of that. Because I didn't want to confuse people, because people thought it was me who copied the other guy. So and I didn't want that to look like me. I copied him, so I had to just let the song die out, and then
and then it happened again. Because now he has a new song. He has a new song called Ebiruma. Ebiruma, it means what is hurting. Abaya, it's like what is hurting haters.
I think I should call it, is it a coincidence somewhere? Because me, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know. After me dropping my song, I heard, somebody else has the same song. So I was like, okay, cool. So I didn't know about it. I think we should also have a body whereby you go and you register the lyrics of the song.
They want to do that.
Yeah, we should do that, where you go and you register, but not the government telling you we need to first go through the lyrics. But whereby you go and register your song, the lyrics of the song, that this is my song. So by the time somebody copies the song, the lyrics already are there. You get my point. So it is something that is disturbing in the industry, and I think we need to work on it right now and see.
I really think most of all we need to understand copyright well first, because there will be a lot of I love you songs on the internet, but they all will be different. So there will be a lot of Ebiruma Bayai, but they will all be different. So what are we registering? What are we copywriting? That is the point where we come in. We have to copyright our sound, the sound. That if someone copies exactly the tone, the way you go on with your stuff, that person is supposed to be sued. Yeah.
How about the lyrics of the song?
Lyrics.
Because I feel like the artists who just grab your song, they pick out words without you.
I think that's harder, because I've seen people trying to redo exactly what you do. But no, they're not covering your song. They're not doing a cover, because if they're doing a cover, it's clear. If they're covering Crysto Panda's song, they have to sing everything the way he sang it, and be judged maybe by the fans or whatever. But then that money, you have a cut on that money. So, as you have explained, I think if you register your lyrics and someone actually sings the actual lyrics, that person has to pay you.
The songs in Cameroon were Makosa that were trending back in the 80s and all of that. So the little thing they tried to put in place was like favoring some real people
artists,
in the not the big names or whatever, just some people who know how to press buttons in the government or something like that. But it wasn't really helpful to the other artists. If you come in and they steal your lyrics, how do you want to prove it? Who do you go to? There's nothing like that.
I think what we are lacking as two countries, because I won't talk about Africa, because I don't know other countries like Tanzania. I was in Tanzania in 2012. I went there and every CD you saw in the libraries was copyrighted. Like they had copyright to it. They have a sole distributor, just like we had. We had Kasiukla.
True.
Kasiukla would give you even 10 million. 10 million those days was a lot of money. But give you 10 million up front, take your CD, take your picture. If you have one song like Choino Manya, they just say, okay, now get me other 4. I have the studio here. Go and record your
stuff. Like a distributor?
And then took your CD, sold it all around Uganda, places you can't reach, but enriches you, because it's giving you the money that you need, even in advance. For the next album, I'm giving you 30 million. And you're like, yes, give me. So it gives you an advance, books you for the all 2 years. And like people were getting rich. Chameleon was rich. And Semakula,
the Caferos.
Is this still happening?
No. It died out. You know how it died out? I think it's part of. You'll tell me what you think. But to me, I think it is because musicians became many and we wanted it so bad that we didn't think passing through Kasiukida or XYZ and all these distributors was like limiting you, because Kasiukida had the quality that he wanted. You felt like I don't fit in the quality, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the library myself, give them my music, and tell them, please play it on your speakers outside there. And if someone wants it, please give it to them for free.
For free, yeah.
Because you want to make it badly, but you have not followed the system.
A lot of people wanted to put songs on the CDs, like the way you can. We used to call it cutting CDs or Salah CD. If I wanted a song, I could just pick out one song from you. I pick out a song from Crysto Panda, pick out a song from him, and then put it on one CD. But that really also stopped, people from buying, copyrighted tapes and CDs. At the same time, the libraries we have right nowadays, there are very many. These guys don't buy the music. I mean, they just, whatever they do, they just use the music and also make money of it. It goes back to the government. I'm sorry to say, but the government needs to come in with proper measures. Because when I talk about measures, I mean, look at how Nigerians do it. I mean, you can't just put out a song in Nigeria.
Just pop up.
Yeah, pop up. These guys
no independent artists.
True.
You have to have a label.
You need to have a label.
Listen,
you need to be registered.
If you are independent, you need these things below. Like a song comes out, you need a distributor. A person who's going to distribute and a publisher who's going to publish that song. The government comes in like this. The government has to have a law that says you cannot sell any music that you've not got from the distributor.
True.
So the stores have a right to actually give you the way they did. Burn a CD with Crysto Panda, whatever you want to put on your collection. That is okay. You can order because it's Ugandan. Like even when we are ordering food, we put katogo, and everything. But I think they have to have gotten that music from the distributor. Because by the time they get it from the distributor, it means you gotten paid. So even if it is 1 shilling paid, and it's registered that okay, you banned Crysto Panda's song, write Crysto Panda and write the money on it, and then collect the statistics all over the country, let them pay for it. Because UPRS is doing the same thing, the right thing, but it's missing a point of is it called monitoring? It's not showing us the statistics of how I got to 2 million. Let me tell you, I
just wake up in the morning and be like, we're giving you this is what you're putting out in music.
I sold a multi-million song. Like this is a big song. Mobi Mobi was one of the biggest songs in that year when it came out. And UPRS was not ashamed to give me 300,000 and no accountability, no what. But I heard that Mobi Mobi paid David Tal.
Oh, the UPRS paid.
UPRS, through Mobi, for Mobi. They gave him 2M. I own the copyright of writing. He is a co-writer.
True.
And he is an artist, another artist. If we are distributing, that's what we write. Another artist, another main artist in the song. And then the producer has to get his cut. But we don't get to pay the producers because we pay them one-off. That's why our producers are paid less.
The thing is, most artists nowadays don't want to get into this bureaucracy. They just want to do a song and put it out there. What follows after that? I should say the publishers coming in and all of that. Where do you get your money? How do you stand like? You can't really stand out like, my song is out. How do I start making money? If they don't call you for shows, is that the only way to make money?
I do think it is also us musicians. I still blame it on us. We want to make it so bad.
Before the government, it has to be from you.
No, because you know why? You know why? I think it's about the competition at the same time. We musicians, we want to make money, and the only way you can make money is off shows. And when you don't have a hit song, people can't book you. We are forced. I think we need to get ways of getting money, like the way you have your own thing apart from music. Like I'm gonna get my money from this and not focus on music alone, because that comes after that. I want to get money off my music, you get? And then you find yourself, producing music, not following the guidelines, what you need to do, the people you need to see. And we don't have publishers here. Do we have publishers?
You are a publisher, you are a distributor.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like a company that can handle very many artists like in one company.
So I really think like when it comes to this is what I think when it comes to Swangs knows the law. Swangs has people who copyright the music, and Swangs is partnering with Sony on different things. But before they partnered, they know that if they know that you can use aggregators to copyright our music, like CD Baby, TuneCore. You can use those to get 80% of your music of your musical rights, and then from the artists that you've because that money is actually collected and it is small, so you have to be patient. But with Swangs having a lot of stakeholders that it pays as a big label, it pays almost every DJ on payroll.
Okay.
Not that it is bribing. No, these are promotion payments. So there's two different things. There's when I come to your TV station, NTV, and I say, I want you to pump my song. And I go through the product programs manager or the CEO and whatever, and I say, I would love, because I'm promoting my business. That's different from me paying Panda and paying what's her name, Linda, and then paying also Anne, and then paying the other people who are players in the game, and then wait for my song to play. That is bribe.
Sure.
But labels have a right, because they are a company. They can have a contract with NTV and say, my product comes in 3 packages. I have Vinca, I have this and this, and our agreement is when you have an event, these are the people who are going to represent nation media and this and this. So they have more leverage than you, an artist, and that's when it becomes frustrating for you.
I used to hear people would do a song for $1 million. That's how much? $1 million CFA francs.
Okay, France. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Because 1 million here is about 150,000 CFA.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Then one day, like a group of guys come to the studio, bro, we need this immediately. 1 minute song. No, 1 minute instrumental.
Yeah.
Unmixed.
Yeah.
Not mastered, nothing. Just do the beat and give us. I said, I think I said 5 million shillings. I didn't think, I just said 5 million shillings. They're like, okay, let's do it. What is this? What's happening?
Yeah.
I did the beat, they gave the money. But I didn't receive that money like, just, hey, this is the money, take. Yeah. I had to go through channels to get that money out.
Exactly.
I'm like, whoa, meaning there's a lot more behind.
There's tax.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, this is your quotation, but then there's a tax
there's
that
a tax.
goes value added and whatever, and then in the end you get maybe 3 or 4 something.
Yeah. That's when I realized, okay, there's money, but you need to know where to.
Yeah, I think we need to be taught about such things. We need to have like certain people who can, because there are things I also didn't know that I've learned from you. You get.
So UG Music. I recall that I was in that group and we were discussing that music, and I said, you know, guys, actually before you actually put up your song, you need to first register it. In Uganda, we actually have Uganda Registration Bureau, URSB.
Yeah.
It registers our songs.
True.
So please just go and register. Do it as a mad person.
I talk to those guys.
Register your package.
Yeah.
Do it as a trial. Just do it. I've not done it, but I'm saying before you release your song, register your maybe body of work. That's why producing an album is good. Then you release singles, because there you register the album and every song has that it's from that album. So it's easy for you to for people to capture it, or in statistics that is under this name and the album is called so and so. If someone steals any song, they will go for them and by the law. So I tried to say something and I said, oh guys, you should come to Volume Up. At least I have a session and we just teach you about the aggregator that I know. And someone said, no, you cannot give out notes. That is not going to be a competition. Like, this is Uganda, you know? That's when I felt like, oh, Save UG Music was about saving those who want to be saved. They feel like they want to be saved, but they don't want to save the old industry. I was like, you guys, there are people who are struggling from the villages, and they know they are not in this group. But how do you educate them? Educate the ones who can educate them. Speak about it. Put it in your maybe interview. Put it out there, and someone who has the brains to look for it, they will see it, and then learn from it. But Crysto, you get your song, and as long as you agree with the sound, and the producer loves the sound, you're like, okay, make me a poster. They make you a poster, you're like, when is it out? You're like, I think I'm going to release it tomorrow. But this is what you should do.
The legal is not backed anywhere.
You've not backed your song. You only back it on YouTube, because if you put it on YouTube, maybe you monetize, and someone is seeing the sound. But there's also what these aggregators do nowadays. They monetize for your music for you on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. It means if someone plays your song, you have a report, annual report. It comes on your dashboard, and it shows you that you have registered money from YouTube. Even maybe it is 00, but they can show you that the times, the statistics of the times they've been playing your music, because they are doing that for you.
True.
And for labels, it's what they are supposed to do, because they are distributors.
Well, you kind of know a lot. Like, when did you start?
What?
You know a lot about this music thing. Yeah, you've not been around for like yesterday. You've been there.
Oh yeah.
So how did it start? And how was that journey? Getting to this point.
Ah man, it's 10 years in the game. I realized one thing. When Crysto was talking about trends, and people want what is trending and whatever, in my mind, I didn't disagree with him, but because we're in this for many reasons. But to me, I know that I'm leaving a legacy behind. So with a legacy, you need time. Even if you're not releasing music, you need, in that time, what are you doing? Or if they go back to your music, do they feel the same way that they felt when they listened to it the first time? So that's why I put time in everything. I take my time. I release one song or 3 or 4 an album. But when you go back to it, you're like, yeah, this is how I felt the first time I listened to it or whatever. So with that, I felt out on the glory. The glory of where I find my fans asking me, where's the new one? It's so quiet. And I'm like, yeah, you'll find it when you find it. You know? Because I'm over that. There's a time when I was hungry and I was a lion in the jungle. I wanted to take everything, and it didn't matter what I did to make it. But right now, I'm calculative. I know that I have to calculate before I actually attack my animal. I take my time, research about this, ask questions. Even if I'm not asking in Uganda, I want to learn. So that's why I at least know a bit I know. But there are actually other people who know a lot, and I love to learn from them.
What's up?